All right, now I'm going to ask you something personal, and I'm not being impatient with you. Have you caught on to the idea of doing unto others as you would have them do unto you yet? Because I'm going to keep reminding you several hundred times until you catch up with my two guests who have been doing this regularly and successfully enough that they are our Golden Rule Students of the Month. And welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so delighted, mostly because of the fact that you are both doing such terrific stuff, mostly in the East Valley, where you go to school. Nevaeh Krishnan from, wait just a second, hold it. It's coming to me, Hamilton High School. And from just down the street, Perry High School, Grant Williams. I would love to have both of you as my children. It doesn't mean that I'm going to adopt you, but what you've accomplished is really remarkable. But do you have a hard time convincing your fellow students that they might follow in your footsteps, or do they give you a bad time, huh?
Honestly, okay, well, like, I try to get my friends involved in things that I do, right? So we are part of the Mayor's Youth Commission for the City of Chandler, and we love that, and I've been trying to get my friends to take part in that. I try to get my friends to do tutoring with us, do all sorts of different fun things. What about you, Nevaeh?
Yeah, so my friends, when I tell them about the Golden Rule, they're very skeptical of it. They're like, I've been hearing this since I was in kindergarten. Like, this is nothing new. So they don't really take it seriously, but I've tried to, especially over like the last few months when Grant and I have taken up the Golden Rule project, because we presented on it at the Mayor's Youth Commission Teen Town Hall in February. So since then, I've really tried to incorporate it into like my everyday life. But my friends, they'll say, "Oh yeah, for sure, I always live the Golden Rule." But it's easy to see that they don't really do.
Well, how long ago do you remember hearing about it?
Well, I actually heard about it through our Mayor's Youth Commission Teen Town Hall project.
Now that's the Golden Rule formally.
Yeah.
But what about your family?
Oh, yeah, my family, I've been hearing about it, yeah, since I was in kindergarten easily, yeah. That was like pretty much the first thing we learned in kindergarten, is to live the Golden Rule.
And you, Grant, how long ago? Is your family really a Golden Rule family? You can tell me because they can't do anything about it. They're watching at home.
You're right, yeah. No, I definitely think that, I would like to think that my family is a Golden Rule family. We try to treat everyone kindly and with respect, and I know that we've both been hearing this for forever, and yes, it seems a little cliche, but there really is a lot of power to it.
Yeah, but in your lives, though, it's actually so much more involved and so much more encompassing than just the simplicity of do unto others. For example, your activities. How did you get to be the Golden Rule Student of the Month?
How did I get to be the Golden Rule Student of the Month? Well, I guess I try to go and do a lot of like community outreach, and for me, I get a lot of like fulfillment and satisfaction from that.
But
I really enjoy
specific.
that. Okay, so I'm like math club president at my school. I'm just kind of a big math nerd. I love math, and something that I've done with like a neighboring elementary school is we started a tutoring program with them, and it's been great. In fact, it's actually after school today. Every Thursday we work with Weinberg students, and I love it. So.
See, he's so impressive. He makes me forget that I don't trust anybody that's that good in math. But Nevaeh, what about you? There are so many things in your life that got people's attention and made you the Golden Rule Student of this month.
Yeah, you know, I just feel like giving back to my community is, I've lived in Arizona since I was like 3, so I pretty much grew up here, and I feel like it's kind of our duty as like the future leaders to like take the time to give back to our community. So for example, I mentor students in piano at Rosie's house. It's a music academy in Phoenix, and these are kids that don't really have access to a musical education or can't afford to receive one. And so this is like this is a nonprofit, and through that I'm able to help them really channel their creative interests and everything through teaching them how to play piano.
Are you a sophomore?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
So it'll be a couple of years before you actually have to pick your next school.
Yeah.
But can you continue this really on into not only your college life, but adulthood?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'll do everything I can to really maintain this idea of not only the Golden Rule, but also giving back to my community, whether that's here in Arizona or in a different area. Like, I'll always try to do what I can to reach out to my community.
And you've got just a few months before you decide where you're going to be spending the next few years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I want this tenet, this idea of the Golden Rule to be something that we live throughout our lives. So Definitely that is going to be something I consider, making decisions here on out, just how I can best assist others and really try to like brighten the lives of other people.
Well, my thanks to the Williams family and the Cushman family too, particularly because of the fact that they have provided us with such great examples. Oh, too, the Bashers people and the Agree organization. Those are the people you can get in touch with if you have a possible Golden Rule Student of the Month.